Imagine finding a suitcase stuffed with cash. No bank logos, no receipts, no paper trail. At first glance, it's exciting. But then comes the terrifying realization. This money can't be spent, deposited, or explained. It's dangerous to even touch. So how does money like that ever enter the clean, respectable world of banks, businesses, and taxes? This is where one of the most curious and cinematic terms in modern crime is born. We call it money laundering, a phrase that sounds almost harmless, even domestic, like tossing dirty clothes into a washing machine. But behind that innocent imagery lies a complex global system designed to disguise crime itself. Today we're uncovering why it's called money laundering, where the term came from, and how criminals wash dirty money until it looks spotless. Let's explore, right here, on History of Simple Things. The idea behind money laundering is surprisingly simple. Dirty money is cash earned through illegal activities, drug trafficking, corruption, fraud, human trafficking, cybercrime. The problem with illegal money isn't that it lacks value, it's that it leaves fingerprints. Spend too much too fast, and authorities start asking questions. Deposit large sums without explanation, and alarms go off. So criminals need a way to make illegal money appear legitimate, as if it came from honest work or legal business. The process doesn't actually clean the money physically, of course. Instead, it cleans the story behind it, where it came from, how it moved, and why someone has it. The phrase money laundering became popular in the early 20th century, especially in the United States during the Prohibition-era. Alcohol was illegal, but demand was enormous, creating massive profits for organized crime. Gangsters suddenly found themselves drowning in cash from bootlegging operations. One of the most widely repeated stories involves criminals purchasing coin-operated laundromats. These businesses were perfect covers. They handled large amounts of cash daily, had simple accounting, and could easily mix illegal profits with legitimate earnings. Whether or not every detail of the story is historically precise, the imagery stuck. Just as dirty clothes go into a washing machine and come out clean, dirty money could be run through a business and emerge looking legal. The metaphor was so effective that it became permanent. Over time, money laundering evolved far beyond laundromats. Modern laundering is usually described in three main stages. The first is placement, where illegal money is introduced into the financial system. This might involve breaking large sums into smaller deposits, smuggling cash across borders, or using cash-heavy businesses to absorb the money quietly. This stage is the riskiest for criminals because the money is closest to its criminal source. One wrong move, one suspicious transaction, and the entire operation can collapse. The second stage is layering, which is where laundering truly earns its name. The goal here is to create confusion. Money is moved through multiple accounts across different countries, converted into various assets, and shuffled through shell companies. The paper trail becomes tangled and exhausting to follow. Investigators may see hundreds or thousands of transactions, each one legally documented, but collectively designed to hide the original crime. By the time layering is complete, the money's origin is buried under layers of complexity, like dirt scrubbed deep into fabric and rinsed again and again. The final stage is integration, where the money re-enters the legitimate economy, At this point, it might be invested in real estate, luxury goods, businesses, or financial markets. The criminal can now spend it openly, pay taxes on it, and even boast about success without raising suspicion. To the outside world, the money looks clean. It has a job, an address, and a believable history. The laundering process is complete. What makes the term money laundering so powerful is how accurately it captures this transformation. The money itself never changes, but its appearance does. It's not about hiding money forever, it's about giving it a new identity. That's why governments and banks treat laundering so seriously. Money laundering doesn't just hide crime, it enables it. Without laundering, large-scale criminal operations would collapse under the weight of unusable profits. Clean money keeps dirty systems alive. In the modern world, money laundering no longer relies on simple cash businesses. Digital banking, cryptocurrencies, offshore tax havens, and online platforms have added new dimensions. Laundering today can involve virtual assets, fake invoices, online gambling platforms, or complex investment structures that move money at the speed of light. Yet the core idea remains unchanged. No matter how advanced the method, the goal is always the same: make illegal money look ordinary. So why is it called money laundering instead of something more technical or formal? Because language shapes understanding. The phrase instantly communicates the concept without explanation. Even someone hearing it for the first time can guess what it means. Dirty money goes in, clean money comes out. That simplicity is why the term survived, even as laundering techniques became incredibly sophisticated. It's a rare example of slang becoming official legal language, used by banks, courts, and governments worldwide. Thank you for watching. If you have suggestions for our next video, feel free to share them in the comments below. We'll be sure to give you an acknowledgement for your contribution. Thank you for joining us on this journey through the history of simple things. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and stay tuned for more stories woven through the smallest details.